Yine böyle. Relax over there, D. All right, everybody, we're going to get started in a few minutes. Give everybody a couple extra minutes to sign in. Right now we have 11 people, including myself, so 10. One more, I'm waiting. Back to 11. Dino making an appearance. Let's go to bed. Come on, go ahead. Dino's not very happy with me right now. I'm not paying attention to him. All right, so we'll get started. Just beforehand, everybody should have came in on mute, but just in case, make sure your mic is muted, just so it doesn't disrupt the sound for everybody else. And then we'll get started. So we're going to start out with a nice little warm-up, just like we normally do in our classes at MVD. So we're going to come down, come to a nice high pigeon. I'm going to drive up. Nice big chest. I'm trying to drive my hip straight out to the side. We're going to hold it here for about 10, 20 seconds. I always say if it feels good, you can hold it longer. Good. Take that weight down to your forearms. Now you're going to shift your weight forward. Awesome. Now we're going to switch sides. Once again, I'm starting out nice and high, drive my hip straight out to the side. Good, bring that weight forward, down to the forearms. Awesome, now we're going to bring it on up. Nice slow groiners. I'm going to take the inside of my left elbow, drive it to the inside of my left knee as I come up and lunge on forward. And switch. So give yourself a 2 to 3 breath pause. And then switch again. Let's go 5 each side. Gotta admit some more people. Good. Keep that going. Once we're done there, we're going to come straight down to the ground. We're going to bring our left knee up. Once you're there, you're going to try to keep your chest to the ground. As you're keeping your chest to the ground, rotate that left foot up. Drive that foot forward. Knee is on the ground. Working on those hips. You might feel a little bit of cramping. If you do, it means we got some weakness over there that we got to work on. All right. Bring that foot down. Staying on the same side. Now I'm going to elevate that knee. This one's much more challenging. Try to keep your chest to the ground. And down. All right. Lastly, I'm going to bring up both my foot and my knee. Coming up nice and high with both. Keeping that chest to the ground once again. Awesome. Then we're going to switch sides. Same thing on the other. So I'm leading with that foot. First knee down. This is my bad side, so you see me cramp up. That's what's going on. All right. And down, knee up. Make sure you're trying to maintain that 90 degrees and chest to the ground. If you go 45 degrees, you'll only be cheating yourself, and you'll see it gets a lot easier. And down, and both. Probably going to see that you have better range of motion on one hip over the other. Perfectly normal. We all have our imbalances. Awesome. Then we're going to come back up, go into those groiners again. Now just a little bit quicker. Nice little hop. Try to float if you can. 10 each side. Just keep that going until you hit 10 each side. Give you guys a couple seconds to catch up. Admit a couple more people. Awesome. All right, from there, we're going to go to our cat-cows. I'll turn to my side for this one. So I'm going to be driving my head down. As I drive my head down, I'm pressing into the ground. Round out that back. Big exhale. Inhale it up. Gaze comes up. Drive down. Big exhale down. One thing I like to do there is add a little bit more pressure through my pinkies and outside of my hands. I'm really able to engage and round out that back. Go for about 5 more breaths right there. Just take your time, breathing through the motion. Just trying to loosen up that upper back. Good. And then our last warm-up before we get started, come to a nice wide stance. What that's going to do is help lock down our lumbar spine, L1 through 5, our lower back. Nice and wide. Try to bring your hands to the ground. If you can't get all the way down to the ground, it's perfectly fine. We're going to do some T rotations from here. Once again, that's locking down your lower back. So if you have lower back issues, you shouldn't feel it here. We're going to just rotate through that thoracic spine. Head follows my hand, as far as you can. Exhale. Exhale. You're going to go 10, nice and slow each side. Make sure your head is following your hands. Just take your time right there. Got a few more people joining. Once again, if you did join, just make sure your mic's on mute, just so it doesn't disrupt the sound for everybody else, because everybody will be able to hear you. So take your time for those T-spine rotations. Try to loosen up that upper back. Because the next thing we're going to get started, it's going to be all high intensity from here on out. Let me get my watch set for you guys. All right, so we're about to get started. For those who don't know what Tabata is, that means we're going 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's all high intensity. I made it rather simple, didn't throw any crazy exotic movements into it, because one of my favorite coaches, Zach Zevanesh, favorite quote as well, do the simple things savagely well, and that's what we're going to go for here. So you're going 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and you want to go maximum effort in those 20 seconds. We're going to go 4 total rounds. So each one is going to be 3 sets. So we're going through 3 times each. Each round is going to last 9 minutes. So max effort in those 9 minutes. We'll take a break. We're going to do that 3 times, all different exercises. And then we're going to do one monster set of each one time on the 4th set. So we're going to be going pretty high intensity. If you guys need longer breaks, obviously take longer breaks while you're at home. But we'll be going maximum effort in those 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So first up, we're going to get started. We're going to be standing up for the first part. Make sure you got a little bit of room to move. I didn't throw too much lateral movement in here because I personally don't have it. So I know probably not a lot of you are going to have it either. So we're going to start it up. The first movement we're going to do is a sprinter lunge. I'm going down, driving up. I'm going to do my best job to cue it as we go. But go when I say go, stop when I say stop. I got the timer right on my wrist, right over here. So just listen to my cues. Don't keep on going. Don't stop early. Maximum effort in those 20 seconds and try to have some fun. We're all in this together. So we're going to start out. Right leg back, sprinter lunge. Chest goes to the ground. Back leg is straight. Maximum effort, drive up. If you want to add to that, you get a little hop in as well. So we're going to start out right leg back in 3, 2, and go. So right leg back, drive it up. To regress it, just slow it down. Do your best to keep your balance. Once again, we're going to go max effort in those 20 seconds. It's going to fly by quick. You're going to be active the entire time. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're resting for 10. You got to pick up on this pretty quick. We're going left side now. Same thing, sprinter lunge. In 3, 2, and go. So now you're sending the left leg back, drive up. If you guys need to, you can throw in that hop or regress it. And just take a nice big step back. Or just go into reverse lunge and find that all hard as well. So there's always progressions and regressions, everything. I'm doing my best to get them going as we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on down. We're going to go T rotations. No push-up on these. So I'm going down. Head follows my hand. Rotate up in 3, 2, and go. If you want to challenge your core, go more narrow on your feet. Wider, a little bit easier it is. So we're going for 20 seconds, T rotations. Make sure your head is following your hand as you reach back. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys know you're working out with me. You're going to get some push-ups. So we got plenty for today. We'll start out strict push-ups. In 3, 2, and go. Chest hits the ground. Lock out the top. We're over-exaggerating in both ranges of motion. So I'm locking out the top. Chest hits the ground. Exhale it up. Inhale it down. Max effort. You want to get as many reps in as you can. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going power planks next. So if it's too hard, just hold a regular plank where I'm driving my elbows to my toes, toes to my elbows. In 3, 2, and go. So actively drive those elbows down to your toes, toes to your elbows. If you're doing this correctly, you're going to start shaking right away. Keep those hips down. Don't let them pop up. You're halfway there. Much harder than a regular plank. If you get tired, just hold that regular plank. There's nothing wrong with that. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'll show this one from the side. Try to get the best view as possible. Suitcase sit-ups next. My head never hits the ground, nor do my heels. 3, 2, and go. Just driving up. Do your best not to let your heels hit the ground. You want constant tension on your core. Get as much as you can out of that exercise. More than halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're popping back up. That's the first routine. We're going to do that 2 more times through. So we got another 6 minutes to go. In 3, 2, and go. Sprinter lunge. Drive back the right leg. Get that hop in if you want to add that hop in. Now that we know what we're doing, try to add a little bit more intensity to it. Maximum effort in those 20 seconds. Don't forget. Halfway there, you got 10 seconds to go on that right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we got 10 seconds of rest. Get ready to load up that left side. Drive up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Got people in the waiting room. All right, keep that going. We're going left leg back right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down to the T rotations. Head follows that hand. Take your time on this one. That's the last little strength, but it's also a little bit mobility. 3, 2, and 1. You'll see throughout the workout and a lot of active mobility training to it. So you guys will be mobilizing, don't even realize it. I know it feels good just to move around, but more than just exercising. We'll keep you guys mobile, keep you guys active. Make sure we're doing some injury prevention along the way. 3, 2, and 1. Back to those strict push-ups. Now, this time, if you want to add to the push-up, let's try to turn those hands out. So if you have a towel in your hand, try to spread that towel with your hands as you're going down. And go. We're going for 20 seconds. Try to spread the ground apart with your hands. So I'm actively trying to turn my hands out. That's going to isolate the chest a lot more and actually keep the tension out of your front delts. So it's win-win. Adds more challenge, more isolation, and protects the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. All right, going down to that power plank. Once again, drive those elbows down to your toes, toes to your elbows. 3, 2, and go. So you want to engage as hard as you can. You'll see I start shaking right away. Trying to generate as much force as you can through the ground, using the ground to add resistance to that plank. We're not just hanging out. Make sure those palms are up to the ceiling and not cheating and pushing through the ground with your hands. 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then we're gonna roll over. Suitcase sit-ups. Once again, my feet are not hitting the ground. Constant tension, constant flow of energy on that core. 3, 2, and go. You want to get more out of it, push those big toes together. You'll feel that deeper down into your core. Just generating a little bit more tension by pushing those big toes together, creating that slice of pizza. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pop up. We got one more round. We'll take a nice 1-minute break. It's going to feel like an eternity after only having 10. 3, 2, and go. So drive on down. Once again, driving up. If you want to add that knee drive, if you got to regress it, just do a reverse lunge with that right leg. Once again, trying to keep that pace up, trying to keep that intensity going. Maximum effort in those 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Rest for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Opposite leg. Get that knee drive. Whatever your max intensity is, bring it now. That's where we want to be going. As many reps as possible in those 20 seconds. Don't cheat yourself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. T rotations coming on down. Open it up in 3, 2, and go. Try to keep those hips down. Head is always following your hands. That's neck health right there. Working on that thoracic rotation. Don't strain yourself. Let your head follow your hand. Promise you're making it easier on yourself. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to those strict push-ups. Once again, you can go regular, or you can add that little spread with your hands to add a little challenge. 3, 2, and go. So inhale the way down. Exhale on the way up. Apply that tension out with your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're down to our power planks. Make sure you're driving down. 3, 2, and go. Elbows to your toes, toes to your elbows. Notice how my butt's not popping up. I'm keeping it down the entire time. Don't try to generate tension by popping your butt up. Not doing yourself any favors. Pulling that belly button through your spine, but not in that back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on your backs one last time. Take a 1-minute break after this 20 seconds. All out. 3, 2, and go. Suitcase sit-ups. Last 20 seconds. Maximum effort. We're going to take a 1-minute break once we're done here. Jealous of the people outside right now. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll take a 1-minute break. Then we get started on our second round. So if you guys need some water, grab some water. I got some disgruntled fans over here. Dino's not too happy with me. You gonna be good? All right. So I hope everybody survived the first round. We got 3 more to go. But that's going to be the gist the entire time. Just maximum effort, high intensity. First round, we're kind of learning everything, getting the cues down. The last 2 rounds, we want to add maximum effort. Just go all out for those 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. All right, 20 more seconds. We're going to get started again. First movement we're going to do is either jump squats or just regular squats as a regression. We're going to start up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So regular squats, chest up, shoulders back, up, inhaling the way down. Or if you want to add a nice little progression to it, we're going jump squats. So if you want to challenge yourself, nice and explosive, inhale down, drive up, chest up, shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, next we're going to a hip hinge. Back is flat, I'm sliding my hips back, and my feet are just going in and out. Keep that chest facing the ground. 3, 2, and go. Hardest part is maintaining that hip hinge. Make sure that chest is always facing the ground. Quick feet hopping in and out. Stay on your toes. Maximum effort in those 20 seconds. This one's a burner. It's not easy. Keep that chest down. Don't allow yourself to pop up. Shoulders back. Nice flat backs. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going scap ups. So what I'm doing with my shoulders, I'm just going like that. That's a little retraction in that push-up position. So here, round out. 3, 2, and go. So last one's a little more high intensity. I'm going to slow it down, a little active recovery here. Just drive those shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, extend out. So if you guys want to see my back from the side, nice small range of motion. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going low plank to high plank with a push-up. 3, 2, and go. So if you're outside, hopefully you have a mat for your forearms. If not, you just do regular push-ups. Do the best you can with what you got. I know that concrete must not feel great in forearms. So low plank, high plank with a push-up. 3, 2, and good. All right, on our backs, nice low boat. Make sure to the side. Shoulder blades are up. I'm driving my lower back into the ground, and I'm just holding. 3, 2, and go. Make sure there's no space between your lower back. So we're trying to take that arch of the lower back and drive it down. Shoulder blades are up, feet are up the entire time. A lot more challenging than it looks. Drive that lower back into the ground. Shoulder blades up, feet up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, on our backs, stay right there. Sprinter crunch, opposite knee, opposite elbow. And 3, 2, and go. Make sure that shoulder blade is up. What that's going to do is really engage your core and keep that stress out of your lower back. So that's a very important part of it. So opposite knee, opposite elbow, full extension on those kicks. You're already halfway there. Try to add some pace to it once you get that form down. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's the circuit. We're popping back up. So either going squats or jump squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So regular squats or jump squats. You want to add that challenge into it. Make sure you're inhaling the way down, exhaling the way up. Just focus on your breathing. We're going high intensity. We're getting a lot of reps in today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip hinge in and out. Chest goes to the ground. Nice flat back, quick feet. Just hopping in and out. 3, 2, and go. When done correctly, it's probably the hardest exercise we're going to do. So keep that chest down. We're on our toes. Quick feet in and out. Get those hips working. Legs are going to start burning up, staying down there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to go back work on those scap ups. Give you guys a little different view. So you see my shoulders are squeezing together, rounding out the top, squeeze together, round out at the top. And go. Once again, muscle brain connection. Really try to squeeze those shoulders together. Get as much extension as you can. I know it's not a big range of motion. We're really just loosening up that scapula, hence scapa. 3, 2, and 1. Low plank to high plank with a push-up. So just walking it up and down. 3, 2, and go. Once again, if you're outside, you don't have a pad for those forms, let's just stick with those regular push-ups. Like I said, we're going to get our push-ups in today. Always a personal favorite. Anybody who gets to train with me one-on-one in classes, you know it's not an if, it's a when. We're going to get our push-ups in. 3, 2, and 1. Going to that low boat. Feet are up, shoulder blades are up. I'm driving my lower back. 3, 2, and go. Drive that lower back into the turf. Or not on turf, into the ground. Program like a robot over here. All right, halfway there, 10 seconds. Driving that lower back, control your pelvic tilt. 3, 2, and 1. Going back, staying on our backs, sprinter crunches. Shoulder blades are up, full extension on those kicks. 3, 2, and go. So let's try to add that intensity. Max effort, get as many reps in as you can in that 20 seconds. Once again, we're doing the simple things savagely well. All out. You're controlling your effort right now, not on top of you. But if you want to get the most out of the workout, you're going to hold yourself accountable. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going one last time through, so let's pop it on up. Either squats or jump squats. 3, 2, and go. So we're going squats or jump squats. Try to get some height. Once again, max effort. Those quads should be seizing up on you. We're getting deep into the workout. We're already halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hip hinge in and out. Keep on changing the view so you guys can see the form. Nice flat back. I'm on my toes once I get going. Chest is always facing the ground. 3, 2, and go. Quick feet. Don't lose this. That's the most important part for the hips. I know it doesn't feel wonderful right now. Quads are burning, season up. Just fight through it. 3, 2, and 1. One last time on the scap ups. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Round it out. 3, 2, and go. Once again, a little active recovery. Use this moment to catch your breath. We're still getting something done. That's why it's called active recovery, not just recovery. Making the most of our downtime. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going low plank to high plank with a push-up. 3, 2, and go. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, low vote. Shoulder blades up, feet up. We're holding. Drive that lower back into the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Once again, this would be a deceivingly hard exercise. A lot of people have trouble controlling that pelvic tilt. Really want to drive that lower back into the ground to get most out of the exercise. I don't want to see any hands underneath your hips. You're trying to actively remove that space by getting that muscle brain connection and pressing it down. 3, 2, and 1. On your back, stay. We're going sprinter crunches one last time. Maximum effort in 3, 2, and go. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Once again, trying to control that pelvic tilt to drive that lower back into the ground. You should not feel these in your lower back. If you do, when we do get back to NBD, love to help you guys out. Do some corrective exercises for that to get you that body awareness, because that's really all it is. 3, 2, and 1. 1 minute break. Grab some water. 2 rounds in, 2 rounds to go. Officially at the halfway mark. I'm only doing like 25% of it. I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys. Dino's huffing and puffing at me. You guys probably can't hear it. Yeah, I'm talking about you. My color commentary over there. All right, 30 seconds to go. First movement we're going to do for the last round while you guys are resting, I'm just going to demo it. Transverse plane squat. So my front foot's always facing forward. Open up 90 degrees. Squat down. Bring that foot together. Open up. Squat down. We're going to be alternating side to side. We're going transverse plane squats to start. Still got another 10 seconds before we get going. So you're going to open it up, alternating transverse plane squats. Probably the craziest thing we're going to do today as far as exotic exercises. Then 3, 2, and go. Transverse plane squat. Open it up, nice drop step. you ever train at NBD, I don't think there's a single trainer that had to add this to their program. Working in multiple planes, great for your hips, just injury prevention type stuff. Trying to remove you from being linear people. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going in and out jump squats. I'm going to hop down, hop up, keep them together. 3, 2, and 1. So you're controlling the intensity of that one. Make sure you're controlling the intensity of that one by how fast those feet are moving, how high you're jumping. So go at your own pace, but make sure we're trying to challenge ourselves. Try to get the most out of what we're doing right here. It's all body weight, but it's going to be damn good ass kicking. 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating toe reaches. You have options on this one. So you're just going to reach down, nice and easy, or if you want to get that full rotation, reach up. 3, 2, and go. So just reach down, touch that opposite foot. But if you want to add more of a challenge, reach up. Get that rotation as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, diamond push-ups. Get those triceps in. So make sure that hand centers your chest as you go down. 3, 2, and go. Try to get all the way down. If you gotta drop to your knees, your hips are forward. So show that from the side. If you're dropping down to your knees, my hips are forward, hips to the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay down in that prone position. We're going stationary army crawls. Same knee, same elbow. Squeeze that oblique in 3, 2, and go. So we're going muscle brain connection. Actively squeeze that oblique as you're turning into it. Don't just hang out there. We're not just doing regular army crawls. We're really trying to get those obliques firing. Halfway there. Once again, we're squeezing those obliques as we bring that same knee to the same elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then the last one for this round, we're going Russian twists. Both hands touch the ground on both sides. Don't cheat yourself. I don't see this. That does nothing for you. And go. So make sure both hands touch the ground on both sides. If that starts bothering you, put your feet down. At the end of the day, if you're keeping that angle, you're still going to feel that core working. So make sure both hands touch the ground on both sides. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pop it back up. Going to the transverse plane. Open it up. Don't let that foot come with you. You can see as you get tired, it's going to start drifting with you. 3, 2, and go. So if that foot drifts with you, it turns into a regular squat. It's pointless to have me do a transverse plane squat. Keep that foot open as you go down to your squat. And just alternating side to side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Or stop, sorry. All right. Next we're going to the in and out jump squats. 3, 2, and go. So now we're upright on these, getting down nice and low. Once again, adding intensity by how high we're jumping or how quick our feet are moving. You're controlling the tempo. I want to see maximum effort, so whatever that is for you, that's what I want right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternating toe reaches. Once again, I'm either down here or full rotation. 3, 2, and go. Try to challenge yourself. See how high you can get that leg up. See how straight you keep that leg. You're going to notice the higher you try to kick up, you're going to want to bend that knee as that hamstring has flexibility. So if you're like me, you're going to end up bending your knee when you go all the way up top. Try not to do that. 3, 2, and 1. Diamond push-ups. Like my man Superman with the F on your chest. That's where you want your hands. If you have shoulder issues, wider apart. 3, 2, and 1. So you got to create space, go wider, take some pressure out of the shoulders, or you go chaturanga style yoga push-ups, drive those elbows back, elbows are tight to my laps. As long as we're hitting the triceps, I'm happy. That's what I want right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back to stationary army crawls. Once again, switching up that orientation so you guys can see it from different angles. 3, 2, and go. So muscle brain connection. You want to add a challenge, throw in a little pause. actively squeezing that oblique, make that muscle brain connection. We get more out of it. I know it sounds silly, you probably hear me say it all the time. Makes a difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Russian twist. So we're sitting up. Once again, give you guys a different angle to look at. Both hands to the ground on both sides. 3, 2, and go. Just go on side to side. You go put your feet down once again. Not the end of the world to put your feet down. You're still going to feel that core working. Got a few more people joining us. If you're just joining us, make sure your mic's on mute, please, just so it doesn't disrupt from the class. 3, 2, and 1. Pop it back on up. We got one more round, transverse plane squat. 3, 2, and go. We're going transverse plane squats. So open it up. Don't let that foot come with you. Or else it's a regular squat. Staying open. What's next door? Don't worry about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In and out jump squats are next. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So again, add tempo by how high we're going. So add either speed or height or both. That's how we're challenging ourselves in this one. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, alternate toe reaches last time. Reaching across. More rotation, more challenging. 3, 2, and go. So try to get deep into that rotation. If you can't, keep that leg straight. You want to add a challenge to it. Always ways to make things harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one last time. Diamond push-ups. Add space. Your shoulders bother you. Or chaturanga style yoga push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. So either here, here, or tuck those elbows here. Got options. So if your shoulders bother you, a little bit more space. That's what bothers you. Yoga style push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stationary army crawl. Once again, throwing that pause rep. You want to add a little challenge to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So I'm on the same side, same knee, same elbow, muscle brain connection. Squeeze that oblique. Trying to catch my breath a little bit as we go. So make sure you're squeezing that oblique. Get the most you can out of it. 3, 2, and 1. And then lastly, Russian twist. Both hands on the ground on both sides. Try to reduce that sway. You don't want to be all over the place. 3, 2, and go. So make sure you can control it. Power without control, speed without control is worthless. We got to control our movements. Halfway there already. Once we're done here, we're at a 1-minute break, and then we got one final round of one of each from each set. 3, 2, and 1. All right, one last 1-minute break. We're going to do all the 18 exercises we did today, running back to back to back to back to back. I'll call them out as we go. So one monster set, that's the 4th round. So there's going to be 3 sets, but each set's going to be different. We're going to flow through all the movements that we've already accomplished. So enjoy your rest. This last round, I want to see all out, high intensity. Don't hold anything back. Nothing should surprise you at this point. We've done every single exercise. So we're doing those simple things savagely well. I think I'll make sure I give a plug to Zach Devenish after this. Quoted him about 3 times already. All right, 30 seconds. First one we're starting out with is that sprinter lunge. Driving up. Last round of everything, max effort, don't hold back. You gotta tie yourself up for the rest of the day because we're all stuck inside anyway. So I gotta take Dino for a nice long walk so it doesn't bother me. All right, starting out that sprinter lunge. In 3, 2, and go. Drive back. Let's get some intensity, add some pace. Going all out. Right leg is going back. Start out with your left leg. Not the end of the world. We're doing both sides. Halfway there. Max effort. Last round. We're not holding anything back right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're switching legs. Start from that left leg back. Once again, you go nice reverse lunge if that's something to bother you. With a nice little regression and sitting muscles. 3, 2, and go. So we're driving that left leg up, maximum effort. Try to get some height, add some pace. Always ways to make things harder. You just gotta challenge yourself. You gotta be willing to challenge yourself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna come on down. Go into those T rotations. Head follows your hand in 3, 2, and go. More narrow your feet are, more of a challenge is going to be on your core. Head following your hand, nice big T rotations. Open it on up. From what I can see, I see some good form. Boxes are small from back there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going strict push-ups. All the way down, all the way up. Over-exaggerate that range of motion. 3, 2, and go. Try to spread the ground part with your hand. So add more isolation to the chest. Take it out of your front delt. If somebody has labral issues, rotator cuff issues, this is a great way to change your push-up and not bother that shoulder as much. Nothing's ever perfect, but if we could reduce some of that pain in there, it's a win for me. 3, 2, and 1. All right, power plank. Driving those elbows to your toes, drive down. 3, 2, and go. So look at another view from the side. I'm driving my elbows to my toes to my elbows. The ground wasn't there. I've been curling up into a ball, using that ground to create resistance for ourselves. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going suitcase sit-ups. Heels never hit the ground. Shoulder blades never hit the ground either. 3, 2, and go. So make sure those heels never hit the ground. Maximum effort. Try to get those shoulder blades up as high as you can. Not just doing in and out crunches. We're trying to get those shoulder blades up. That's how you get the most out of it for your core. 3, 2, and 1. 1 down, 2 to go. Coming back up. We got our jump squats. 3, 2, and 1. So regular jump squats, or if the knees bother you, just regular squats. Maximum effort. Make sure we're hitting 90 degrees. 90 degrees is our barometer for how good our squat is. If you can get lower, by all means, that's awesome. But if you're not hitting 90 degrees, we got to work on that. So bring it up to me next time you see me in person. Hopefully it's sooner than later. 3, 2, and 1. Everybody's favorites. Hip hinge, in and out. Quick feet. Back to flat. 3, 2, and go. Stay low. Chest facing the ground. Don't pop up out of it. Get those hips working. Halfway there already. Nice quick feet. Keep that chest to the ground. 3, 2, and 1. We're going scap ups. So here, next more range of motion. 3, 2, and go. So the shoulder blades are coming together. Round out. Try to get some extension. Active recovery. Catch your breath here. Once again, that's why it's called active recovery. Not just laying around doing nothing. You should be able to catch your breath while you're doing these scap ups. 3, 2, and 1. Low plank to high plank with a push up. I want to see that full range of motion. 3, 2, and go. Low plank, high plank, push up. Try to add some pace to it. Challenge yourself. Last round. Let's say you guys can go home after this. We're already home. Halfway there. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go to that low boat hold. Shoulders up, feet up. 3, 2, and 1. I know yoga is more like a canoe. I like a little boat. I like some freshwater fishing. It's a nice ranger boat. Flat to the water. We like to keep that boat low. Flush with that water. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. On your back, we're going sprinter crunch. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So once again, I'm driving that lower back into the ground. You shouldn't have to have your hands underneath yourselves. You guys have correct control of that pelvic tilt. Once again, if you need to work on that, I'd be happy to work with you one-on-one when all this is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to pop up. We got our last 3 minutes. Open up to that transverse plane squat. Don't let that foot come with you. 3, 2, and go. Last 3 minutes. No holding back. Don't let that foot come with you. Keep that foot open. We're dropping to 90 degrees. You want to feel those hips working right here. Tomorrow, if you're sore in the right spots, hips should definitely be one of them. 3, 2, and 1. I mean that in a good way. All right. In and out jump squats. Once again, if you want to add some height to it, that's where you're going to add some intensity. 3, 2, and go. So in and out jump squats, chest up, shoulders back. We're not collapsed forward like we were in the hip hinge in and outs. So try to add some pace to it, add some height, quicker feet, all different ways to add a challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going alternating toe reaches. Come on down. Challenge yourself, get bigger. 3, 2, and go. Alternating toe reaches. Try to rotate open as big as you can. Do your best here. You gotta take it slow, take it slow. Slower you go, you're actually gonna get a little bit more core out of it. Less cardio. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, diamond push-ups. Here, here, or here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Superman, Superwoman, that's on your chest. Want to be right there with those hands. Maximum effort, crank these out. Last set of push-ups, drop your knees if you have to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going down for our stationary army crawls. Same knee, same elbow. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Throw a pause in there to add a challenge to it. Muscle brain connection. We're squeezing those obliques as we bring that elbow to your knee. Halfway there. Either go fast, go slow, change up the pace with it all. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Last one we're doing, Russian twists. So up, both hands to the ground on both sides. Do your best to reduce that sway and go. So reduce that sway of your legs. If you have to, a lot of us are sitting down, short hip flexors. We're going to make sure we're right in here. So I don't care how fast or slow you go. Let's make sure we're doing it right. The last 5 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, guys. That was our first bodyweight to body boot camp. We'll obviously be playing this day by day, week by week, but we'll be adding more classes to the schedule. So just keep your eye out. We'll be sending out emails with updates constantly. For those who want to do a little cool down stretch, we could all stay around for an extra 5 minutes, do a little cool down, but then I'm not trying to get my workout in today. So it's supposed to be a nice day outside, trying to get outside, walk your dog, take your kids out for a walk, go out for a jog. So we're going to start out. My right leg's going to go back. As my right leg is back, I'm reaching the ground with my right hand. Left hand is reaching up to the ceiling, creating some space in that hip flexor right over here. So that's where you should feel that stretch. We're going active reach. So I'm reaching down as hard as I can to the ceiling as hard as I can. Hold it for about 5 to 10 seconds and switch. Create as much space between those two hands as we can. Let's cool it down. It should be really good, especially after those hip hinge in and out. It should be lit up in those hips. So let's go 5 reps each side. Take your time. This one should feel really good. Once again, it's an active reach. I'm not just hanging out. I'm reaching, trying to create as much space between my two hands as I can. I'm not dipping one way or another. I'm straight up, especially nice having the camera in front of me so I can see my posture right now. Take your time. Do it right. It feels good. We're stretching. Hold it longer. Once we're done there, we're going to take it to the ground. So we're going to go 90-90 with my feet right over here. So bottom of my right foot is in line with the back of my left shin, creating one straight line. I'm trying to square up those shoulders. I'm going to try to drive my chest to the ground and pick my knee up. So I'm driving my chest to the ground, picking my knee up as far as I can. Hold for about 10. And release. Again, driving my chest to the ground, knee up. Not a big range of motion, but it definitely is challenging. So I'm going to drive my chest down, knee up. Feel that right in that right side. Hip flexor. Good. And we'll go one last time. So I'm squeezing down. Like I said, maybe your hips are better than mine, probably get a little bit better range of motion, but not going to be a huge range of motion. I'm just trying to close down that gap. Good. From there, I'm going to take that foot, create a little shin box, and we're just going to come up, squeeze, and down. So if you got to use your hands to support yourself, you can here. Take it nice and slow. Try to loosen up those hips. Go 10 reps there, and then we're going to switch it, come to the other side. So take your time. No rush here. Let those heart rates gradually come down. Keep those hips loose, especially from those transverse plane squats to hip hinge in and out squats. Get those hips working in different ways they're probably not used to working. So you're going to feel it there tomorrow. So let's try to reduce how sore you're going to be. Again, nice little stretch in right now. So once you're done there, square up those shoulders, chest goes to the ground, knee comes up to the chest. I'm squeezing, holding, and release. About 8 to 10 seconds is the perfect amount of time. Once again, if it feels good, hold it longer. So we're going down, knee goes to your chest, chest to the ground, and release. And one last time, and release. Create that shin box. Once again, we're going to go to the shin box get-ups. So I'm driving up, I'm squeezing that glute at the top. Come on down, nice and easy. See, this side's harder for me, so I actually need my hand on this side to help me out, versus the other side, I don't need as much help. And you're probably going to notice the difference between both of your hips right there. So I'm driving up, squeeze the top, and down. We're going to go 10 reps. And then once we're done there, we're coming down to a child's pose. So knees, shoulder width, it could be a little wider if you want. Slide those hips back. Then I'm going to go nice little windshield wiper. So I'm going to reach my left as hard as I can, constantly sliding my hips back, and just walk those hands across. You're going to work them all the way around to the right side, and the same thing, nice and slow, all the way back to where you started. Take your time. Make sure you're sliding those hips back as far as you can. You're going to try to get a nice little lat stretch, mobilizing those shoulders. Once again, taking the time, cool down, bring those heart rates down gradually. And there goes the I gotta get the door. So you guys,